Hello, gorgeous female leaders. Are you wondering how it is that you could be seen as an expert and not for just another resource in the organisation? I'm Chris Piccone. I am the leader of Lit Up Women Leaders, and I help women exactly like you to become leaders with influence by having clear and confident conversations and getting the results that they want. So I had this dilemma a lot when I was working in corporate, and I wondered how it was that I could be taken more seriously and how I could be seen as an expert in my field. I had done 15 or so years of study into human behavior and human brain science, both neuroscience and neurolinguistic programming, and I wanted to be able to bring that to the learning programs that I was both designing and facilitating and the leadership programs that I was delivering in order to help move the organization forward and have real change rather than just provide training. So I started to investigate and look at the key leaders in my field and figure out what it was, what were the various traits and characteristics and behaviors of them that assisted them in being seen as an expert. And I uncovered some secrets that I'm happy to share with you here very quickly, but also in my upcoming challenge that starts Monday, and I'll tell you about that in a moment. So some of those secrets are really about brand. So how have you established your own brand? How have you positioned yourself in the organization? Do you take leaders out for coffee? Do you connect with them? Ask them if you can be of assistance on their projects. Do you provide insight to people who are influential in your organization? Or do you provide some sort of learning or some sort of growth for other people that they could really use that might not necessarily be something that is expected of you to deliver? So in these ways, you can start to position yourself by raising your profile and showing other people that you're there to be of service. And certainly servant leadership is something that we talk a lot about in leadership programs. And I would encourage you to start to think about your brand from the perspective of how can I be of service? So that's one of the secrets. Another secret is being very clear about your expectations of people and stating what you do and doing what you say. And it's a really easy thing for women in particular to overlook because we sometimes feel as though we're putting ourselves in the limelight unnecessarily. And I can guarantee you that we probably speak about what we do in a positive light 10% of the time that we should be as women. So learning to develop that muscle around presenting what you have achieved and what you are working on, as well as what your team has achieved and are working on, is a really influential way for you to communicate the value that you provide to an organization. So those are just two secrets. I am bearing all in my upcoming challenge that starts 6 a.m. Monday morning. And I would love for you to register if you are a female leader who would love to start to become a key person of influence. Then please register for this challenge. It requires about 20 minutes of your time a day. We get together at night time at 7 o'clock with a cuppa or a glass of wine, whatever your beverage of choice is, and we talk about the day's task and I answer all of your questions. It's easy. It'll help move you forward in terms of getting on your journey to start to become even more of a person of influence in your organization so that you can get the results that you want in your career. I look forward to seeing you. Please do register. I will put the link in the comments box here. See you next time.